This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. They are compatible with TCG Live, and you can of course get everything on the website for 5% off using the coupon code Zapdos TCG. This video is also sponsored by Cardmarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can do it as well. And you can use the referral name Zapdos TCG to help support the channel. This video is also sponsored by YourPlaymat.com. This is a platform where you're able to, of course, create your own custom playmat. They have, of course, capabilities to ship worldwide, and you can get 10% off by clicking the link down below. So definitely check it out. Last but not least is Dragon Shield, the best brand to protect your beautiful cards. You can of course there's links down below for US and European people, and you can of course get your best quality sleeves available, as well as deck boxes and binders. Thanks so much for sticking around with the commercials. I hope you enjoyed today's upload. If you do, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, and let's get this video going. Sup YouTube, it's Zapdos TCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. On this channel you get a lot of Pokemon TCG content, so be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. We are well on our way to reaching 50,000 subscribers, so I want to thank every single one of you guys out there that keep watching my videos. So today we have Miraidon, Turbo Miraidon up on the list. Ryan Miller got top 4 at the Charlotte Regionals, the biggest regionals of all time in the Western world, and Miraidon was still around. It is the turbo build, and that's what we're going to be checking out today. So as we all know, we can use Tandem Unit to go wide and search our deck for 2 basic lightning Pokemon and slap them down on the bench instantly. We power ourselves up with the means of Electric Generator, and because we are playing 3 copies of Peony, we're going to be able to of course fetch Electric Generators very easily. There's even the option of course going for a big research to try and find them. So there's a little bit of mixed match between research and Peony. Typically you would see like 4 Peonies in a Turbo Miraidon list like this, but this list also brings some wacky cards like Pokemon Catcher, which also is a card you can fetch off Peony, so you can have a gusting capability effect. If you don't draw into Bulbasaurus, you can at least go for this, and because there's 2 of them in the list, there's also going to be a possibility you can just get 2 of them out. If you get the Gust, you win games. EXP Share also part of this deck to, of course, retain those energies into play. If a Pokemon gets knocked out, the energies go to the Pokemon that have the EXP Share, which is super cool to see, and with the help of like an early game Squawkabilly and double turbo energy of the turn and Electric Generator, all that good stuff, you're gonna have a turn 1 Iron Hands. This is what the deck is all about. So let's see if we're able to do it. There's a Drapion in here as well, which is gonna help out against Mew VMAX, which is still always a deck in the format until it rotates. So I'm very curious to see. Big shout out again to Ryan Miller, top 4 with Miraidon. Nothing to take to laugh about, because Miraidon, people were saying the conversion rate of Miraidon is bad here and there, but it is always gonna be 1 in top 8. Because Miraidon is a deck that is just, very aggressive. We're gonna have to agree here. A turn 1 Iron Hand, not a lot of decks can respond easily to that. So we'll see how this deck goes and flows. And I probably would recommend going second with the deck, because this deck really wants to be going second so you can get that turn 1 attack off. So as we see here, we win the coin flip. You want to go first? No, with this deck, you want to be going second, so you can get that turn 1 attack off. Whether you're attacking with Miraidon, whether you're attacking with Iron Hands, it's going to be we have the switch, which is great. We have double generator, so this is actually a great hand. What we can do with this is we Ultra Ball for Mew EX, play double generator, and go for the MPU very much instantly. So this is going to be huge. Definitely with 2 generators already in the hand, we can Ultra Ball for Mew EX, attach of the turn to Iron Hands, play 2 Electric Generators, and then fire off with Mew EX, draw power for 3. And I wonder if their opponent is going to be able to respond to a 230 HP Iron Hands. They do have Battle VIP Pass, which definitely helps them out. They are going to get a Palkia set up and a Pokestop on top. This is also going to help us out, by the way. Pokestop, they have Earthen Vessel and Superior Energy Retrieval. They do get rid of a Balsa's Orders, and I wonder if we're going to get that turn 1 Iron Hands off, to be honest. So what I want to be doing here, also you should notice that this deck is not playing Raikou, so you should take that into account. The cool thing is Palkia is weak to lightning, also helps us out quite a bit, and let's see how we go from here on out. Okay, we have the Boss's Orders. We could technically go and boss this one, but the better option for us is going to be Ultra Ball, getting rid of these. Get Mew EX, so we can generate onto our Iron Hands. Squawkabilly is also something we could get, but then we will need to find a switch out and stuff. Maybe, I don't know, getting Squawkabilly here. We have more switch outs than Peony. Maybe that is actually a little bit of a safer approach. Yeah, I think that is a safer approach. Let's go Squawkabilly here. We switch all the way to the Squawk. We have another switch, so that's not an issue. Activating those electric generators, there's one. Okay. Moving forward. Electric generator. One. Okay. Now we need that double turbo energy. We could Squawk. Yeah. Maybe we Pokestop first. I think I'll Squawk here. Could find another generator and stuff, but this is... Okay. Okay, it is what it is. Generator. Again, one. This is kind of interesting. Do we play all of our generators? Of course we can. 4 of them. Let's go. We don't have a switch out, by the way, so that's going to be pretty tricky. We will need to play research. We have the switch. We have a Forest Seal Stone as well. Yeah, I will just... We have played all of our electric generators. That's kind of crazy. Okay, we have Ultra Ball, which actually is pretty great. We can get an EXP share as well. First of all, we switch around to this guy. We would Ultra Ball this away. I think he's gonna have to respond with something, right? So I think I'll get rid of my balls here. Yes. Then go for Miraidon to set ourselves up, right? Then EXP share, go with that. I think that's actually not too bad. Going with this, getting an EXP share here. Then going for tandem units. Getting ourselves a Raichu. Do we need Zapdos? Probably not, right? Probably not. Let's get a Raichu set up here. Can get that Forest Seal Stone activated as well if need be. So we can absorb more energies. We definitely... I think our Flaaffy line is actually in the prize cards. That's actually pretty unfortunate. Get this off. Forest Seal Stone over here. I could activate it already, but I think I'll wait. I'll just go for the MPU very much turn 1 and see how we go from there. Can then attack with Miraidon, taking 2 prize cards again. Maybe finding a Flaaffy Mareep shenanigans. Yeah, of course, we get those from the prize cards. That's pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. Okay, Pokestop. They discard literally everything. And yeah, we've played like 4 generators in 1 turn. That's kind of crazy. Zinnia's Resolve. They get rid of Worker and a Canceling Cologne. Will they find enough resources to deal with the Iron Hands? They would need... Oh, they have the Vessel. Can draw more with the Ninja, I suppose. They would need... There's 2 energies in the discard pile. They need to attach 1. They also need to find Gholdengo, which is one of the Pokemon they discarded. They could still like... Yeah, there's the Gimme Ghoul. Yeah, if they're not able to get a response scale here on an Iron Hands, which there is a lot of decks out there. Think about like Lost Box decks, Gardevoir decks that are not able to respond to an Iron Hands here. Yeah, they just concede. Yo, Iron Hands, yeah. So the deck is pretty much called Turbo Iron Hands. You have 2 Iron Hands to work with. There's no Super Rod in here. Could have like went for Mew EX to make sure that I have the switch out, but yeah, I went for the Squawkabilly instead, so it paid off. So Turbo Miraidon with yeah, an emphasis on Iron Hands EX. That is what the deck is all about. Ryan Miller. I wonder how many turn 1 Iron Hands they got off. So Turbo Miraidon. I don't know if the Pokemon catchers were useful. I really want to know how many Pokemon catcher like were heads and were game changing in that sense, that they won the series because of Pokemon catcher heads flip. I do love the EXP shares. Like it does mean that you can get a turn 1 Iron Hands and a turn 2 if you can get that set up because of double turbo energy, because of Flaaffy. In this scenario, our Flaaffy was actually entirely the 1/1 line were in the prize cards, but this list is super aggressive. Like turn 1 Iron Hands, like they would have needed a Gholdengo. They would have needed an energy onto it, and they would have needed 5 energies. That's a whole lot to ask for by turn 2. And also, we had a Miraidon set up that could, with Pokemon Catcher, went after a Palkia, and that could have gotten us 2 prize cards again with some EXP shares here and there. And then Flaaffy set up, I think we would have definitely gotten away with the dub, but the opponent instantly scooped because a turn 1 Iron Hands. Yeah, against Gardevoir, that's the same story. And that's why Gardevoir had a very bad conversion rate. Or actually, bad conversion, I would say a bad popularity percentage. Yeah, it was only 7% of the meta, which is like the lowest it has ever been. And people are always saying like, oh, I'm playing Gardevoir, I'm tying too much, I whiffed my win and in here and there, but Gardevoir is a great deck, but with Turbo Miraidon decks like this in the format, it actually becomes a little bit scary. So we are looking for another opponent. Looks like everyone on the rank ladder is like really busy at the moment, so we are not able to find an opponent, but I'm already glad I was able to get that turn 1 Iron Hands attack off. So you see, go second with the deck and activate that attack, and most of the time you will win. Against decks like Mew VMAX, you don't have to do that. Yeah, it looks like we cannot find an opponent. What's going on here? We are in the Corviknight League. Yeah, we have Iron Hands as our main attacking threat. And let's see, come on. Can we find an opponent? So we did find the Gholdengo opponent, which was, we just steamrolled them, I suppose. And now we are desperately looking for another opponent here. I think the rank ladder almost resets. Maybe that's the reason why not a lot of people are playing, because they see like, oh, it's going to be reset soon, so I can focus on the new rank ladder. Whatever. So yeah, we got an opponent here, and let's see what they are playing. In this format, this Miraidon deck isn't actually afraid of too much. Maybe like a turn 1 path could be like crippling. But if you don't see that, it's going to be good. Do you want to go first? No. So note that down in your notepads. If you want to be learning more about Turbo Miraidon, just make sure you go second. You're going to have a great time. Okay, this is, it's an interesting hand. We have to squawk here. Hopefully there's no turn 1 path, or we will definitely feel that. Okay, we're up against Mew EX. That could still be anything. Could also be a Turbo Miraidon. We'll have to figure it out. So, Battle VIP Pass. Okay. We Ultra Ball. Yeah, we have to say goodbye to Flaaffy, which is very scary. But on the other hand, if we're able... Yeah, it is Miraidon versus Miraidon. Okay. And this is with VIP Pass, so you do know it is the Turbo build. And what we need to do against the Turbo build is, of course, get the first 2 prize cards. That is what we need to do here. Luckily, we do have the EXP shares, which can save a couple of the energies, but there's already 3 in hand, which is actually very, very scary. We can actually empty this hand completely. No, not completely. There's going to be 1 energy left in hand unless we draw something else. They are playing Raichu, though, and they're setting themselves up with an Iron Hands. That means we need to set up Zapdos from Pokemon Go so we can slap 230 damage. And they set themselves up with a Spiritomb. Okay, Spiritomb is actually pretty huge. That means that we are not able to use Lumineon. Look at all these energies. Where are they coming from? Yeah, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to the energies, I suppose. Unfortunately. Okay, what else? Squawkabilly can still get activated. That much is true. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Squawk because our hand is actually so tremendously bad. I'm gonna have to Squawk here. EXP Share on the Mew. And say goodbye to all these. We could actually attack with Squawk, but that's... I don't know if they have Peony, they might actually activate Iron Hands and then they take 3 prize cards. All these energies in the discard pile is not great, not what you want to be at. Okay, there's a Raichu though, and a Peony as well. So we have Raichu. We can activate the Town Store for the 4 Sealstone. Town Store, let's go. 4 Sealstone. Do we have double turbo energy at our disposal? Yes. For Sealstone. So we have the double turbo. So the generators will need to hit here. So what I'll be doing, I put the 4 Sealstone here. We have the energy of turn. We don't have that many energies left. This will need to be a double turbo energy, but on the other hand, we can use like Peony for a VIP pass and go with that. But then we do lose an energy here. Ah, the double turbo energy of turn or not. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get there though. Zapdos is in there, that's pretty good. I'll go for VIP pass, tin the deck out. We get Iron Hands, Miraidon, and then get the Zapdos out as well. Just tinning the deck out and just hope that it works out. Zapdos here as well. And we do have 4 generators and the double turbo. I think I'll just... lots of energies here though. Do we Peony first? Do we attach first? I think I'll attach to this guy. Go for Peony, get 2 generators. Yeah, get 2 generators and see how well they treat us. We need 3 energies from these. We can still draw more with the restart. That's 1. That's getting kind of scary. Okay, come on! Nothing! Okay, that is kind of scary. Now we will need to give them... Okay, more. Generator. Nothing! Okay, with the generators whiffing out, I don't see a world. Okay, they can actually swing with this. This has an EXP Share. We cannot even like attack for a 1-prize Pokemon, unfortunately. That is not good. Well, they can. They don't have Zapdos. So that means we just... I want to retreat into Iron Hands. Because this is a Pokemon that cannot get one-shotted. Because they don't have Zapdos. Which hopefully works out for us. We do have Pokemon Catcher as well. Maybe they overlap the Stadium card. Then we can attach. Find an Escape Rope. Do stuff like that. We have a free retreat Mew. They have Flaaffy. We don't. Our energy drops. We also need to find like double turbo energy. That would be super great. For a Seal Stone, very great. So this is an exact mirror match, but they have Raikou. They're playing Spiritomb. They're not playing any other cards. Okay, Thunderous? What? It's an Escape Rope, so that's actually pretty interesting. Escape Rope. Yeah, Raikou can technically knock out anything, right? But we have gusting capabilities. How many gusting cards are already gone? We have all the gusting cards in the world. I think we're just gonna gust around it. We're gonna put this 1-prize Pokemon up front, sacrifice that. Maybe their generators whiff. Probably not. 1. Only 1, that's great. Maybe they still whiff. Restart for nothing. They have the energy. Okay, 120. 120. With the other attack, like, they probably would have set, like, Raikou up if I promoted another Pokemon here. Okay, this is scary, because now Zapdos... Oh, now that I think about it, they don't get the KO because of double turbo energy. Hilarious. Okay, we are still really stuck, though. We need the double turbo energy of the turn. Could go with this. Then go for a Pokemon Catcher. Try to find our way out. There's a Tails. Not great. Can we find Peony? Peony from the restart? We have an energy and a research. Yeah, research is not bad, I suppose. EXP Share. We have Beach Core, but that's not gonna get us our Zapdos out of the active. Oh, dang. We have an energy of the turn, so that's actually not bad. Get an EXP Share here. Downstar, it's not going to be doing anything. Generator, an extra energy here. Since we do have an energy right here, this is alright. We can attach there. Try to find some gusting capabilities, I suppose. We need to get rid of all these tool cards. We don't have Bravery Charm in here as well. Yeah, currently I could slap down Peach Court. Then next turn, play out all these cards. Try to find like gusting cards. We need Boss or Pokemon Catcher to make sure that our Iron Hands eats up one of their Pokemon. Yeah, this is not great. This is a very scary situation to be in. We just need to attach to Iron Hands and gust something up. We don't have Super Rods, which is actually something that is very bad. Now, they will be ahead in the price trade, unfortunately. They don't slap that much damage, I suppose. Nuzball, what do we have? Another Iron Hands. Could we get another Iron Hand set up? We have double turbo, I guess, but we don't have EXP share onto it, so that's going to be very, very difficult to pull off. Yeah, not great. We need to thin out the deck, though. If they rope, we can give them a 1 prizer at 1 point, so maybe this is actually not too bad. Oh yeah, we actually needed to whip the first Nuzball. What am I doing? Sure. We attach here. We get a Balsasaurus from the restart. It's a Peony. Could technically work out. Pokemon Catcher. And boss for next turn, I guess. Let's try this out, shall we? Okay, here we go. Pokemon Catcher, activate! Let's go! There's a heads! There is a heads. Okay, Flaaffy will feel that one. We retreat. Go for the MPU very much as well. Okay, Pokemon Catcher activation, let's go. Alright, without Flaaffy there, they need to hit a generator again. And we have the boss to like MPU very much onto something like a Spiritomb. We need to Gust. That's the only way we win here. Tandem unit. Probably will get that Zapdos popped off. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting situation. Maybe the Zapdos is priced. That would be super nice. Yeah, nothing. Zapdos is priced. They cannot deal with the Iron Hands currently. Okay, they have Zapdos in hand. What am I saying? Dang it. Crucial part, we don't have Super Rod. Zapdos is really important in this mirror match. There's no other way. They need to like... Did they already play a rope? Yeah, they already played the rope. They need to deal with his Iron Hands, which is actually super cool. And we actually got the boss's orders already, which is nice. Oh, they have boss in hand already. That's so silly. Energy onto Miraidon. This is actually a very scary situation to be in. So we will need to gust up the Zapdos now. And hope they don't have a gusting out. Or Super Rods, if that is. I'll just promote the free retreat Pokemon first. We have the double turbo, that's kind of crazy. We boss up the Zapdos. And since we don't have the double turbo, we can knock that out, which is great. We attach of the turn here. We already play Switch. Yes. Because now we can draw more with Mew EX. Can we just use Tandem Unit first? I think there's another Raichu in here, right? Is our space for... Yeah, Lumineon is already gone for boss. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky though. We can one-shot with Raichu as well, by the way, if everything comes to shove. That's there. EXP share is not there though. Yeah, maybe I should have attached to the Raichu there. That would have probably been better. But yeah, maybe we find our boss's orders from the prize cards. That's like a 50-50 shot. But yeah, we'll figure it out together. 1, 2, let's go. Yes, boss's orders. Okay, now we are rolling. The only thing we need to do is boss up Spiritomb and amp it very much. Or use Photon Blaster, unless they have boss right now. They could Lumineon for it, technically, if they have Ultra Ball. 2 Ultra Balls played already. Raikou, they have the Forest Seal Stone. Ah, of course. Yeah, they probably have everything currently. They just need to attach on boss. That's all they need to do. Yeah, they have the ball. So this mirror match went like pretty like close, I might say. So the problem right there is that our generators were not that kind. And we actually got away with it a little bit because of the Zapdos that was not knocked out by MP very much because of the fact that they had the double turbo. But yeah, this is how mirror matches go, 2-2-2. And you never take like a regular 1 prize Pokemon, you just go 2-2-2 either with MP very much or with a big KO. And Zapdos, it plays a really crucial part in that mirror match. And seeing Miraidon so frequently on the ladder does indicate that the deck is still not done. Okay, Let's play another match, and hopefully our generators this time will get there for the turn 1 attack. Yeah, with only like a couple of energies there, and also giving up on the Flaaffy early on, that was actually pretty scary. Okay, but there was still an opportunity for us to win, but yeah, the Forest Seal Stone, super strong right there. Hopefully we'll see a Gardevoir, that's what you want to be seeing with the Turbo Miraidon deck. Oh, it's a funky mirror match though. At one point it's like, oh, do we get there? Oh, yes, no, but because of course the Forest Seal Stone grabbed them, the Boss's Orders is great. Also the Pokemon Catcher definitely came in clutch to like get us a little bit in the game, I suppose. Okay, who's gonna be our next opponent? Beginner. It is beginner 5656. Let's see if they are a beginner or not. They are already here. I don't know which league they were. Should have checked that. We lose the coin flip. And people can decide here. You see a Miraidon coin. What do? Do you let them go second? Or do you let them go first? Probably would let them go first. Yeah. You will go first. Because they're afraid of getting the turn 1 attack. There's Squawkabilly. It's actually not a bad hand. We can do a lot with it. So we have to give up on our Flaaffy though, but that's the least of our worries. We can already rope into a Mew EX. Okay, looks like we're up against Charizard. Let's see how we do against the Zard. Nazball, we get out. First of all, Miraidon. Miraidon gets the Squatch activated. Let's go Tandem Units. Getting ourselves an Iron Hands. And do we get the rest out? We need Mew EX as well. Maybe a Raichu. We only have like, there's 2 Raichu in here, but it's kind of scary. Well, we have the Forest Seal Stone, so there's no other way. We definitely need to get these out. And we have EXP Share as well. Yeah, let's grab these. Get the turn 1 attachment there. All right. We could, let's see here. We Ultra Ball. Instead of getting the EXP Share, I'm actually gonna get the energy attachment already. I think that's the safest plan of action. Get the Mew EX, which is gonna be our draw power initially. Mew. Energy there. Could become a double turbo energy now that I think about it. But yeah, still energy there. Forest Seal Stone there. Escape Rope there. Already having that Rotom in the active position does feel good though. We can restart here. See what we get. Generators. Another Iron Hands. It's actually not bad. That's not bad. I'm actually gonna squack everything away. Double Iron Hands here. Let's go with that. We have this. We have Pokemon Catcher. A Generator already. Get 1 energy. That's not bad. We can get that double turbo energy. And maybe deal with the Pidgey right there. The Forest Seal Stone is still there. I think this is fine to end the turn. We can still activate, like with some Electro Generators, attack with Miraidon. Or with Raichu, there's also a capability to knock out this Rotom. More importantly, I would just swing the wheel with a Pokemon Catcher, use MP very much right there. Yeah. They technically could leave the Rotom in the active position. That means we can swing, but then they can eat up our Iron Hands. Okay, they go for an Iono here instantly. Not too bad. Our hand was like average, I was suppose. We have Boss. Can knock out Pidgey with a MP very much. That would be cool. We also have EXP Share, which can then get put onto another Pokemon of choice. 1 energy going on the Charmander. Yeah, I think in this scenario, I think I'll go after the Pidgey. So, Star Alchemy. It's gonna have to be that double turbo energy. Yes. Over here, we can also eat up a Charmander. Well, it's gonna have to be Boss onto Pidgey. With that MP very much. And then trying to set ourselves up with EXP Share. We have some more weak HP Pokemon. They're not gonna be able to evolve everything, I suppose. Also give it to Miraidon here to then eat up Rotom. Yeah, that's probably a little bit easier, I suppose. Yeah, get it over here. We Ultra Ball, get rid of some Pokemon we don't need anymore. Flaaffy's already gone. Looks like Flaaffy's going into the discard pile most of the time. Let's go, take nothing. And then draw one with the restart. It is Peony. Crazy. That's crazy. Okay, thank you very much. 2 prize cards on the Pidgey. We only have 1 EXP share in play currently, so we have to get electric generators. Okay, there's gonna be a Charizard probably appearing right now because of Lumineon Arven shenanigans, so I think Pokemon Catcher will need to like carry us so we can target down a Rotom. There's no alteration of the hand, so no Iono played whatsoever. I wonder if they're gonna get there without Pidgeot. They need a Zard and a Candy, then they're off and rolling. 11 cards in hand. Forest Sealstone can definitely get them there, right? Okay, so they either would need Candy or Charizard, and then Charizard is live, and then we need to use Escape Rope, and whether... yeah, Escape Rope could be nice. There's also Radiant Zard. Escape Rope will no longer work with that strategy, and Escape Rope is already gone, by the way. We have to, like, use Pokemon Catcher, I suppose. Pokemon Catcher attacking the Rotom with the Miraidon. I don't see this working out well. How many generators do we still have access to? 3 of them. Yeah. A turn 1 Iron Hands, super nice. But Miraidon against Charizard is actually typically not that great of a matchup. Alright, so Pokemon Catcher will need to carry us. We need to like probably knock out a Rotom with Miraidon. And then, how do we deal with the Charizard? Probably even better to like deal with the Charmander with an Iron Hands, but setting that up, that's gonna be pretty difficult. We also don't have the Tapu Koko to paralyze here, so dang. Okay, we have a switch. What can we do? Tandem unit. There's a Zapdos. Which can't. I think probably like leaving the Zapdos as it is and then using Mew EX for double draw power. 8 energies in the deck. That's not a lot. Definitely not a lot. Where do we attach? How many Pokemon Catchers? 2. Okay. So our best bet is going for attachment onto Miraidon. But if this guy evolves, we're doomed. Because there's no way we can deal with it. So all the generators hit here and Pokemon Catcher this guy. And Pokemon Catcher the Charmander. That's... that seems so far-fetched. That seems so far-fetched. It's crazy. I think we lose regardless, right? I think I'll go for it. It's the like plausible thing to do. Peony. We get Generator and Pokemon Catcher. Oh dang. The Pokemon Catchers can come later, I suppose. Ugh. Yo, this is so scary. We get like maybe two generators first. Go from there. Ah man, scary. Generator. 2 energies. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Need the generator again. I need to find Pokemon Catcher. Wow, we are really high rolling currently. Okay, where is Pokemon Catcher now, right? Pokemon Catcher, activate. Okay. 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 Hey, Faith! Faith is here! Let's go! Give me that Charmander. That's just high rolly behavior. That typically doesn't happen like this, but alright. Thank you very much. Okay, and now we just need to find boss for the Rotom, right? Okay. We have the energy. We get the EXP share. And now we just boss rode him. That was like the only thing in my mind is like, how do we technically still win this battle? And that was the only thing I could think of. One boss. Luminion's already in the discard pile again. That's so silly. We have another Pokemon catcher though. That is just how high rolly this deck is. Like ultimate high roll. The ultimate high roll deck. They could Iono us for all I care because we currently do not have a gusting card in hand. And I preferably would want to snap down Mew EX and Mew EX. Counter catcher. Raichu? What? What are they doing? We have another Raichu right there. Wow, why the Raichu? Why? Now we have so many energies. Now you can just boss up Charmander. It's way easier. Maybe they're afraid of like the only thing that can stop the Charizard is Raichu. Now that was an interesting gusting situation. They could Iono us. Yeah, that's also fine. They don't want the energy going to the Miraidon, I guess, but this is the same story. Peony. We can go Peony, Pokemon catcher, YOLO. Maybe we win, maybe we don't. Depends on if this Radiant Zard is gonna attack here, right? We do have free retreat. Combustion Blast. Okay, we need boss or Pokemon catcher to win us ourselves the game. Or an escape rope. And I think this list only plays one escape rope. So that's kind of tricky. If we had like the escape rope, this would have been the win out. We attach here. We don't have it. We don't have it currently. Restart. Boss's orders. Easy. What is this? Man, this game. Too easy. Too easy. Okay, this was the deck for the high rolly Ryan Miller. That wasn't that for the high rolly Turbo Miraidon deck and how it flows. So you have to have some luck with your generators. You have to have some luck with your Pokemon catchers. But if all comes to shove, you will win a lot of games. So hopefully, guys, enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways. And go check out our sponsors as well. There is, of course, Dragon Shield, the best brand to protect your beautiful cards. They have sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. And you can get 5% off on everything on the website. So definitely click that link down below or use the coupon Zapdos5 over on dragonshield.com. There's PokemonStore.com, the best place for TCG live code cards. You can use the coupon code ZapdosTCG for 5% off if you want to stack up on some codes for TCG live and boost your account. There is cardmarket.com for European players. You can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Use the referral name ZapdosTCG. And last but not least, there is yourplaymat.com to create your own custom playmat from scratch. You can get 10% off right now by clicking that link down below, yourplaymat.com. So create one. They ship worldwide, so definitely check it out. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some brand new Pokemon TCG content. Peace!